it's not much fun cleaning up the muck and watching all your prized possessions going out the door. So we are trying to do everything we can to help get you folks back into your houses as soon as possible. And we've been working behind the scenes to make things happen, some things that we haven't been able to talk to you about before now, and some things we can't tell you yet. But it's a process of time working with all the people that are behind the scenes that have to make the decisions that can tell us what, when, where, and how it'll be done. So there was a meeting with the insurance people this morning. What we'd like to do is just tell everybody what we can tell. We'll tell you yes, we'll tell you no, and we'll tell you when we don't know. And then as we get the answers, we'll let you know. So probably the first thing to tell you is that we are arranging a meeting with the insurance company and the remediation people and a lawyer for Prairie Sound and the board and all of the residents and owners in here. And that meeting will be in as soon as we can get it arranged. Like, we've been working on this every day since we started. So we've got enough pressure now that the insurance company, everybody's going to come together and meet with everybody. So it's going to take several days to get this arranged. There's a big insurance meeting tomorrow morning that's just for Prairie Sound. And we'll be the only topic that'll be talked about at that meeting. So after that meeting, we'll be able to tell you a whole lot more about what is going on. And we will tell you. We're not here to hide anything or to BS anybody or to lie to anybody. We will tell you what we know when we know, because I own 11 units in here. So I'm not,
Do you live here? No.
Yes, I live here.
The residents calling a meeting to get you guys here.
Okay, well, that's fine. I've been talking to people.
It's a total waste of time for you to get mad at people.
Yeah,
I'm not mad.
Because, like, we're all in the same boat.
So if we're all in the same boat,
it's a joke.
okay, that's enough. We're all in the same boat, as we're saying, and we're going to give you the information we can. Sometimes we can't tell you, and that's why I told everybody here yesterday that I've been talking to. We will not lie to you. We will not BS you. We will tell you what we know when we know it. As long as everybody's cool with that, then we can all work together and we can help each other.
Has our insurance company given us a vacancy
Just
permit?
let me finish now. So we're planning this, and we're not going to answer all of these questions today because we can't yet.
Okay, but I'm
So
just
just let me finish. We are planning this meeting for the whole population here with all the people that can answer the questions. So please don't ask us a whole pile of questions. We can't tell you the answers today. We'd love to, but we don't want to lie to you. We don't want to BS you. We don't want to tip you.
But our insurance will do. Our insurance won't be void if we live here.
I mean, at least we're getting some kind of feedback. Like,
Yeah.
we understand that you don't have all the answers, but if we ask a question, I don't know is an answer. That we
Yes,
have.
and that's what I've been telling
but
people.
what's been happening is what we're getting,
Yeah.
and why the frustration, and why this is because silence. We're getting hang on, let me finish. We're getting the letters that are coming online, and we're getting answers to many questions, and we appreciate that. But there's so much more that's getting ignored, and that's what has stirred this.
Okay, well, you know what? This is good. We're talking.
It is.
This is good. It's just that there isn't enough time to address everything every day. So that's why we're doing the darndest we can, and we will keep, and if you guys will work with us, we're happy to work together with you. So in several days, we will post, there will be a meeting with the remediation company, a meeting with the insurance people, a meeting with the board, a meeting with the management company. Andrew, what's his face here? Fulcher. He feels.
How about the government?
Oh, the government. Well, we're working on that, sir. I don't know when that's going to come about.
That's kind of like the mold growing right now.
Yeah, yeah, we hear you. We hear you. So, anybody that knows anybody that still has locked garage doors, if you know them, tell them they've got to phone Andrew and give their number and a way to get in there, because we can't do anything about that until those people give permission to get into their place. Otherwise, we call the RCMP and get permission to go in. So you can spread the word to the people people that have not opened their garage doors
We've
yet?
got renters beside us. This is a for instance. I went over, got the number for the owner, and phoned them no less than 9 times. She has now stopped taking my calls.
Right.
So
Okay, then we just.
I have
talk to
actually,
Andrew and
I
we
sent
all-
a message, which is responded to, not just to Andrew, and I understand you guys are busy too, but that is my health, that is my family's health, and that is the people in the condo. So that is something that is on these pages and in these discussions that cannot wait. And how do I go? How do I get an answer on that? How do I proceed? Because passing that on is not working.
Yeah.
Well, we have had a remediation crew on site, and it's their goal to get into all the units. That have
I saw
not
them
been-
there today for 2 hours, they did nothing.
We've been all watching them.
They've done
long
nothing.
time.
They sat there and they smoked cigarettes for 2 hours on their asses and they've done nothing.
Well, then we talk to the remediation company about that. I have a contract now with RCC who has contracted these other people. If that is the truth, then I will follow it. I will follow it. If they sat on their butts smoking cigarettes for 2 hours, I will talk to Tracy, who is RCC. They are the boss of these guys that are working here. So if you can take pictures and you can prove on your camera at what hours they were doing it and how long they were there, we'll accept it.
Why is
And in
this
the
one
meantime,
crew?
if we've got people who can come in and get our units livable,
Yeah,
can we
why
just
can't
do that rather than waiting for mysterious people?
And this is another thing too with the insurance. Can I just bring in some insurance because I have a really extensive insurance background? Commercial insurance, unless we're granted a vacancy permit, which we will not be because we're under a state of emergency. If we leave our units, our insurance coverage is void, completely void. The exact opposite of what we've been told on this Facebook page.
Right.
We leave our condos, we have no insurance
And we
coverage.
walk away from this parking lot, we will not get any view anymore. We're going to be back in the same boat we were yesterday.
Another thing is with
What will
insurance,
change? How will it change?
Give you information after we talk.
Right, which is the same thing as the
if
letters.
we have our own contractors in, my insurance company, because I'm in insurance, came into my unit. They cleaned it out, they've demoed, they've done everything. They're subrogating against the condo board for their money back.
Yeah, we
Same thing
understand
with if somebody comes in, these guys have all their own contractors, they can subrogate. I'm subrogating my time that I took because my time isn't free. So my time will be subrogated against the condo insurance for the work that we have done. There's no reason that any of these people need to sit and let their properties mold. You guys want your contractors in? Why not? we can't, Because another thing with insurance, you need to mitigate your losses. It's in your policy. You mitigate your own loss, which is, in turn, costing the insurance company less money down the road.
What
which
you're
they
also
want
not
to
understanding is
see.
if we pay everyone out, are your condo fees are just going to go through the roof.
Condo fees are going to skyrocket.
You need to understand that we're all in the same boat. So I mean, a lot of people.
Let's just drop this right now. Let's just drop this right now. This is an insurance rep, and her name is Leanne. Thank you, Leanne. She will speak to this right now. Just give her some.
I'm with Canadian Claim Services, handling it on behalf of Aviva, yes. Now, as far as subrogation, you guys are all a family that's bought in together. Condo corporations, if you read your bylaws, you can't subrogate against a corporation. That's suing yourself. So what we need to do is we need to take responsibility for the corporation, and that's what we've done. We've lined up contractors. This disaster is everywhere. We're getting people as soon as they become available, but we have to have control of it because it's the corporation's responsibility.
So is the corporation paying ALE then?
No, they're not. That would be your own insurance. It's ALE.
But that's not really fair because if I can get someone to fix my unit faster than you can, why should I have to go? Like we're moving to Claire's home today. So if I can get someone to come in and fix my house so I can live there, why do I have to pay another $3,000 worth of rent? Because it's been 10 days since we were allowed. We haven't seen anyone. I've had no one in my house. My furnace is still there. I took my own hot water tank out. I gutted my own unit. None of that is my responsibility. It's you as a corporation's responsibility. So we're supposed to all just wait another 30 days?
It's not our problem.
Like, you need to understand.
And I think you're using the wrong term as far as subrogate. Subrogate is an insurable interest, and it's not an insurable interest. It's time that you guys have put in cleaning out your own units, and that's different than subrogating.
That will be paid.
Time that you've spent taking out drywall within your unit, yes.
So why can't people have their own contractors in and?
Because there has to be, with a project this size, there has to be a plan in place as far as how it's done, so that you're not having cross-contamination, that you're having properly qualified mold remediation, water remediation specialists coming in and doing the work.
Why
We're living with that.
It hasn't been 10 days that nobody's been here.
Right, so it's been 8, exactly 8. We got in on Saturday, today's Sunday, so it's 8 days today.
That we're not allowed to live here.
Oh,
Well,
you have-
plus
And no
the
one has been in my unit
7 days
personally.
before then.
Except other
No
than
one's
me.
come to our,